What up, y'all? It's your boy K Rob, the Human Sports Encyclopedia, back with another video. And I'll admit, I did not watch Thursday Night Football last night. I got to get caught up, mainly because your boy was crashed out. I played 18 holes of golf on very little sleep. I'm not good at golf. I had a great time with the homie Dallas, and we got out there. We tore it up. He hit one in the water. I didn't this time, but because of that, I was like I said, I was knocked out. Missed the game, but from my understanding, apparently the defending Super Bowl champions got a problem, and maybe the New York Giants may have found themselves a Caucasian spark plug, if you will. Listen, man, listen, I love me some Cam Skattebo. I loved him at Arizona State, but I think after last night, we have officially found ourselves a potential breakout star in the NFL because the New York Giants did some work to the Philadelphia Eagles last night, and we're going to hear about it from the one, the only, the diligent, vigilant, meticulous, sagacious, conscientious, analytical, methodical individual, the Chisel Adonis. But of course, you already knew that, and and got to give him a subscribe if you haven't already. That get that dude to 1 million subs. There's no reason Chisel shouldn't have 1 million subs. And if you like this video, comment down below. Let's talk about the game. Let's get to 100 subs by the end of the year. We're at 51 right now. So let's make this thing happen. And we're gonna take a trip to Hold My Nugget Studios because I we got to figure out what's wrong with the Philadelphia Eagles, or more so, what's right with the New York Giants. But let's hear from the man Chisel.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm the diligent, vigilant, meticulous, sagacious, conscientious, analytical, methodical individual, the Chisel Adonis, and welcome back to Hold My Nugget Studios once again for an NFC East matchup as the New York Giants in MetLife Stadium host the reigning, defending, undisputed Super Bowl champion Philadelphia Eagles in your 2025 NFL Week 6 Thursday Night Football game. Highlight commentary. After the Eagles go down the field and score a field goal on their opening drive, the G-Men offense would take the field. Jackson Dart would rifle the football down the field. Lil Jordan Humphrey with a magnificent catch. Look at Ringo not using his dreadlock powers.
You got
Mans
mossed.
got boxed out, and then 3 plays later, 3rd and 8. Look at the Eagles defense. Something's not right because they don't know how to stop one half of the exciting whites as Jack.
Wait a minute. Where was the pursuit? Where was the hustle? These are your Super Bowl champs? What's going on here?
Jackson Dart dials up voicemail, calls his own number, takes it to the end zone himself to give Big Blue the lead.
A white man runs the football.
Who knew Brian Burns
Yes,
was a
sir.
urologist? Because he was in Jalen Hurts' jockstrap, takes him down for the sack. They're going to have to punt. The exciting whites back on the field. Jackson Dart play action fake, going down the field. Got Wan'Dale Robinson wide open in Eagles.
All right, listen, if we're calling the Giants the exciting whites with Dart and Skattebo back there, just wait till they have a white-on-white game. And now that I think about it, I don't think the Giants have ever had a white helmet. That might be kind of clean if you just invert the colors. With the switch the logo to blue, go white with the red stripe, and then white on white all the way down. Listen, Chisholm might have a field day with that shit. He really might.
Territory. And look at Ringo's dumbass again. Didn't even touch the man down. He picked up a few extra yards. The Giants cooking like Abuela at Thanksgiving. 2nd and 9. Jackson Dart staying alive in the pocket. Eagles defense don't know how to locate him. Rolling right. Got Wan'Dale Robinson again. Disregards the defender. Skirts along the sideline. Ringo makes a tackle, but it's too late. Touchdown Giants. It's a double-digit lead. Jude McAdamy, unfortunately, would miss the extra point wide to the right. You wouldn't have this problem if Grant Gano was healthy. Ensuing drive, reigning MVP Jalen Hurts back on the field. Beautiful back shoulder pass inside Giant territory to A.J. Brown. Couple plays later, look at the protection for Jalen Hurts here. Man's got more time than Danny Masterson. Going down the field, got Dallas Goedert wide open, down to the 16. Offensive line must be sponsored by Durex, Trojan, any sort of condom, because they are protecting Jalen Hurts tonight. 2nd and goal. Look at the underhand pass to Dallas Goedert. How patient he was waiting to find the hole. Breaks the plane. Touchdown. Eagles cut their deficit down to 3. Gotta appreciate the creativity. They lined up in quads. Had this looking like backyard football to score. Unfortunately for the Giants, for the first time today, they'd be forced to punt. Humphrey would fail to move the chains to kick off the 2nd quarter. The Eagles are going to have the football with a chance to take the lead. Already with favorable field position, Jalen Hurts would find A.J. Brown inside Giant territory for the 2nd time on back-to-back drives. Keep open mind. The Eagles' offensive line moving like the Secret Service after the JFK assassination. Nobody was getting to Lyndon B. Johnson, just like nobody's getting to Jalen Hurts. Giants fans were getting way too overzealous. They jumped out to a 10-point lead early. All of a sudden, the champs is showing why they're the champs. The Eagles drive all the way inside the 5-yard line. 3rd and 1s for the Eagles. You already know what they're doing. Jalen Hurts would lather himself up in Vaseline. They'd run a tush push. They'd fail to pick up a first down, but it doesn't matter because it's inevitable. Jalen Hurts is number 1 in the NFL since 2022, going for it on 3rd or 4th and 1. So on the very next play, just like an enema, they continue to go straight up the center's butt crack. Might I add, the officials have to do a way better job.
That's a false start. That's a false start. Man, I've heard from a lot of people saying why the league should ban the tush push, and it's not from a place of being salty or anything. But this right here, the Eagles get away with false start penalties on the tush push, and it never gets called. That is obvious.
Tush push, because this is a clear false start. Very next play, 1st and goal, they run in the exact same play. Tush push for the 3rd time in a row. They'd inch closer and closer to the goal line. Brian Daboll is beside himself.
They don't know what the fuck they're doing. Do you understand that?
4th consecutive play, they ran the tush push. This time, Jalen Hurts would find the end zone, and the Eagles would take the lead in MetLife Stadium.
Zesty. Not Caleb Williams, but, you know, light skin.
Underdog just leveled up, and they're giving all new customers a gimme pick. All he needs is 1 yard, and it's... Remember, new customers play $5 and get $100 in bonus fund. All jokes aside, the tush push is 100% going to get banned at the end of this season, because I've always said, if you hate it so much, just stop them on the field.
Same.
But it's become...
I've always said the same thing, especially like also when it comes to people saying, oh, they taunt too much. Well, keep them out of the end zone. Same with the tush push. Keep them out of the end zone. But these problems are becoming a bit more glaring.
An issue for the referees to officiate it because the Eagles are getting away with blatant false starts. Couple that in with the fact that they ran it 4 straight times in a primetime football game. It's only a matter of time before enough teams ends up saying enough is enough. Don't hate the player, hate the game, or in this case, hate the play. Nonetheless, Ringo's getting cooked still, ladies and gentlemen. Fresh set of downs for Big Blue. Here comes Jackson.
Nice.
Play action. He's going to keep the football himself. He takes it inside Eagle territory. They can't stop this man. 3rd and 4. The Eagles need to get a stop, but Jalen Hyatt not allowing that to happen. Spectacular catch to extend the drive. Look at Jackson Dart's awareness in the pocket. Got the Eagles pass rush looking like they took a short bus to school. They have no idea how to get the exciting white on the ground. 2nd and goal for the New York GS9 Crips.
There he is.
Zone. Hand off to the bruiser. Skattebo to the end zone. Touchdown Giants. They take the lead. Hit the music.
I'm a scat man.
Yes.
Woo woo! Clitoris alert! Clitoris alert! Woo woo! Clitoris alert! Clitoris alert! Woo woo woo! 15 seconds left in the half for the Eagles. It's 3rd and 10. They have no timeouts remaining. Jalen Hurts is going to tuck the football. He take it inside Giants territory, but doesn't have enough for the first.
They have no timeouts. What are you doing?
Nobody knows what the play is. Offensive line trying to tell him it's 4th down. This man was setting up to go and clock the football.
Nah, you need your ass whooped. You have no timeouts. Get out of bounds. Why are you running plays in the middle of the field? If you're in an urgent situation trying to at least get a field goal, maybe Hail Mary situation, why are you running plays in the middle of the field when you can't stop the clock without getting out of bounds? All right, Sirianni.
They don't know what the fuck they're doing. Do you understand that?
Into the second half we go. After a quick Giants 3 and out. 3rd and 6. Hurts gonna unleash it. He's got Devontae open.
No!
Oh, I missed.
Skinny Batman by himself, but the Justice League absolutely failed. The man's had the defender beaten by 10 yards, and you missed him by 3. The Giants would get the football back in favorable field position. Scatman would move the chains, and you could tack on an additional 15 for a face mask. Unleash the exciting white. Jackson Dart would dial up voicemail, call his own number again. He'd take it inside the 20, then Scatman would get it on a toss. Finish your plate, eat my shoulder pad, but they first down inside the 5.
Damn.
The Junkies are out in New Jersey. Some pulled up to the game for the meth life. Others came to see a different type of exciting white as Skattebo would break the plane for his second touchdown today, exposing his left and right testicle on that Eagles defense. I'm the Scat Man.
Oh, but the ball came out. Hey, 6-6.
Facing a double-digit deficit once again, the offensive line finally stopped protecting. Brian Burns would get his second sack on the day. Hurts got nowhere to go. What's the matter, Philly? The chopped cheese is out playing the cheesesteak. Jackson Dart finds Theo Johnson. First down, they're in Eagles territory again. They're getting trucked left and right on the field, getting laid on their back like prostitutes in the evening. Jackson Dart has the Giants offense on the move again. He'd attempt to scramble, but he'd go down and lose a yard, but he's down on the ground, reaching at his helmet. It appears as if he might be concussed. Jackson Dart is down. One half of the exciting whites is going to have to go to the blue tent. What are the Giants going to do now?
Say his name and he appears. I believe in
Mr. Unlimited.
I believe in
Mr. Unlimited.
Here we go.
Russell Wilson.
Unlimited diarrhea is more like it.
What the
What the fuck was that?
Unlimited diarrhea. Unlimited.
Unlimited.
This are they doing?
No, they're saying.
All right, I think Russ is cooked. I think he's officially done. What the fuck was that? Like, what was that, bro? And a 3rd and long, too.
Boo earns. Boo earns.
Are you saying boo or boo earns? I was saying boo earns.
Unlimited diarrhea. Unlimited.
The Giants lost Jackson Dart for 2 plays. Brian Daboll was damn near ready to execute the head doctor if he didn't get word that this man was going to come back to the field. Tommy DeVito can be in New England, but his family is still in the city.
I'm going to make him an offer he can't refuse.
With the scare on the Giants sideline, the Eagles in prime position.
What I want to know is why didn't you bring Jameson? Clearly, James has more to offer than Russ does. And he's great for the locker room.
To try to build a little bit of momentum, Skinny Batman picks up a first down across the 45-yard line. Then a couple plays later, a defensive pass interference would put the Eagles in prime position to strike. Now at the 15-yard line, Jalen Hurts looking left, got a man.
Oh, yoink!
Plays for the other team. Pass intercepted by Cordell Flott. He's heading down the sideline, 68-yard catch and run on the pick.
Well, just as I thought, trash.
What the hell was the reigning Super Bowl MVP looking at? Telegraphed pass to the outside. The defender didn't even need to do too much work, and he takes it 68 yards the other way. The Eagles absolutely garbage today. Then to make matters worse for Philly, right after the interception, defensive pass interference.
Why, Johnny Ringo, you look like somebody just walked over your grave.
Ringo continuing to get cooked, and for the 3rd time today, unleash one half of the exciting white as Skattebo is exposing his entire testicle all over the Eagles defense for the 3rd time today.
Do a flip.
I'm a Scat Man. The G-men playing double for nothing, taking the 17 that Philly dropped and giving them 34. The Eagles back up against the wall. They're going to need a 4th quarter miracle with less than 7 minutes left to play. The quad father, Saquon Barkley, doing nothing. How about Quadzilla, A.J. Dillon eating a little bit of butterfingers, fumble on the play.
A.J. Dillon played for the Eagles?
The G-men. The Eagles
missed
are
that.
getting absolutely decimated on Thursday night. Tonight, the Giants reached new heights. Maybe the lights were too bright because the Eagles got cooked by the exciting whites. I'm a Scat Man. I'm a Scat Man. The Eagles wouldn't see the football ever again. The Giants would hold on to win their first divisional game victory in 9 games, and the Eagles dropped 2 in a row for the first time in 2 years, as Philly would have to take their cheesesteaks on a depressing commute home because they'd have to take out their Metro card and get aboard the
I don't know how he does that. Oh, damn, Chiseled.
You lose.
Failure. What's for dinner? Fresh hot ales. Fresh hot ales. Fresh hot ales.
It's over. You lose.
Wait a minute. You could have saw this video earlier.
Hey man, shout out to Chiseled always, but this was a massacre, low key. Outside of the final score, it was honestly worse, say for the couple of instances where Dart was out, but Cam Skattebo ran literally all over the Philadelphia Eagles defense. I don't know what's going on there. What's off? Is it AJ Brown? Is it the play calling? I know Jalen Carter has been out, and that affects a lot of their defensive line play, but they look terrible. They look terrible. The Chiefs look terrible. Last year's Super Bowl is looking kind of busted right now. But what's not busted is this video. Again, shout out to Chisel. That he always makes fire content. And I appreciate you guys for checking this video out. I will see you in the next one. Remember to like, comment, subscribe. Let's try to get to the end of the year with 100 subs here on this channel, 500 on the main channel, K-Rob Reacts. Of course, this is your boy K-Rob, Human Sports Encyclopedia. I will see you guys for the next one. We're out of here.